It's traumatic enough when a person is charged with a DUI. Compound that when their actions may have resulted in the death of another person, it's catastrophic. I oftentimes see people who come in with their parents or family members and they're distraught. They never intended to hurt anybody. They just wanted to have dinner and a few drinks, and as a result, somebody died. It's so important at that point to immediately get in with the detectives to try and slow the process down. You have to prove 3 elements if you're the prosecutor. Number 1, you have to prove that the person was driving under the influence. Number 2, you have to prove that they drove in a manner that violated the vehicle code section as either a misdemeanor or an infraction that's separate from the DUI. And lastly, if you can show that the DUI was not the cause of the death of the other person, maybe they ran the red light, they were in violation of the law, you can get these cases reduced or dismissed. But it has to be done skillfully and quickly, otherwise that person is facing 10 years of state prison. It wasn't too long ago that I was hired by a family of a young man that had just been accepted into the sheriff's department. He was celebrating with his best friend and they went out drinking, and unfortunately an accident occurred and his best friend died. Not only was it catastrophic in terms of the death of his best friend, but my client was facing 10 years of state prison and the loss of everything he had done, including his college education and all the investment of his family to make him the young man that he was. Working this case up for over a year, I was able to show the prosecution that there was a defect in their case. They didn't believe it, and we took it to the preliminary hearing. At the preliminary hearing, the judge ruled in our favor, reduced the case from gross vehicular manslaughter to straight manslaughter. The young man got to move forward in his life, and justice was done.